In case you might be annoyed or being kind of confused over what just happened a few days because of our Prime Minister, our PM, Mazi Simon Ekpa, that was sentenced to 6 years imprisonment, which from their own courts they said is 3, and he have stayed for 9 months plus, which if you remove it, it will be 2 years plus. But apart from whatever, or what people we are like being like, why, how, that is questions that was unanswered. But thank God people are now clearing some of those confusion or that questions that were unanswered, so that I will be like not have some things grudges or maybe answer that is not what it is. Because if we did not get it from the right source, you might take whatever that you are seeing in social media thinking that you are right while you are making mistake, and you know that lies used to fly so fast. And the people, as I am saying, some people are trying to like question the government. Why didn't they do the needful? Why didn't they invite or be in charge for the lawyers that went for his case before this end, the end of the case that made him to be sentenced to this 6 years imprisonment, which they said from their own court that their own is 3. But apart from all this, whether it's 3, whether it's 1, even a month is too much for us. We have been missing him. So people were like, they hoped, they were like longing to see him in that 1st of September. But unfortunately, they started hearing another thing that was like unbelievable. But whatever, in whichever way, remember that all things work for good, that them for them that love God. Then from the question that the person that was like being a kind of disappointed with the government, now we are like trying to get the true detail of what has been. You know, the government will not come to be telling you whatever but they are doing the needful. Because from what we are getting from people that we are in, from maybe the people that we are in the government to maybe even though that our DPM might have touched it, because I wasn't all that in throughout the fundraising, where she normally give almost every details of things. Because as the fundraising goes on, she can come in to say some things. So along the way, I wasn't throughout in it, so I didn't know whether she said something about it or not. But from people that we are in the government too, they have been like trying to clear the air about that particular question. Because it seems somehow, yes, it seems somehow. But the truth of the matter is that even then, they were like, you can see, even without anybody telling you, that these people, they were like preventing, blocking people from seeing him. Apart from these people, the fallback that we are as well, we have known to be agents as well, or people who doesn't want it, because their own is not even problem. It's the government, this one that is led by Dr. Ngozi Orabe, that is problem. So those ones that they know that they have the mantle is one that they are after. They blocked whatever that they are coming to see or request for anything. And that is how the law said it can be for them, according to how I'm understanding it now, that if the state or where you are staying, their police come to arrest or carry that person, that they are the people that will bring the lawyer and everything that from them, according to people that you have been allying with. Because I think that this Dabiri and the layers that we are with him, then they can say, okay, these people are with, because they have known that already they have been bribed. And they cannot say, you know, from what you ask, or maybe discussion that we might not know, but what we are seeing and sensing, the a kind of suspect over it is that all this while that this thing started, you can see their performance. They said that it's fallback, that they knowing fully well that we are not standing stagnant, that we are moving forward, but they decided to stay with the back. Those ones that they said this will not go on, that we should stay till our leader comes out. If you cannot learn from what happened during the time of Martin and Kano, you will not understand anything of what is happening now. And yet, if you are with Martin and Simon and you are not understanding it now, I don't know where your problem is coming from, because everything that happened during the time of Mazin Nandekan is what is happening now. Hatred, envy, jealousy, that nothing more. And the worst part of it is that this woman that has everything, both surrogate and the right person to be in charge, even if Mazi Simon did not say anything. I don't know how people that are educated and even people that you thought that they are wise cannot understand simple things. Some use emotional to say because of military they were with these people, which you know that is wrong. Why can't you convince people who are doing it wrong to do the needful? What we are suffering from the hands of the US, that they refuse up to today that they will join someone. You that have known, why did you repeat the same thing that these people have done before? Yet you will be looking for a way to pull this woman down. The same thing that they did during the time of Mazi Simon. Now, according to what we are getting to understand now, then government will not do any other thing than to be following it the way it's going, but their mind is in it to see how it will end. She continues to say that this court that Finland have choose to do or to participate or to collaborate with the terrorist country, that we will see how it will end. We are like reminding them that our eyes are open to see what they are doing until everything will be over. That is part of it. Government will not come out to be telling you whatever that they are doing. It's not in their decision to be explaining once they know that they are doing the needful. So by then she was like trying to tell them that our eyes are there, whether they want us to see what they are doing or not, that whatever that comes out, that we are out for what, however. And that is how it ended in their own favor as they wished it. And now we said no, according to law again, that if this kind of a thing happen, that you can appeal. And when you appeal, you can say no, you don't agree, and that will be reduced. And when it will be reduced, the right thing will be done, because the one they did it the way it will favor them, because they know what they want from the deal they had with the Nigerians, so that they can get what they want. But now that they have done it, now they say that they want it illegally. They want this to be done legally. We don't. Everything that is needed to be done, we have done everything. So I don't know where they will come out from that they will win this case. Just that the lies will continue to claim that it is right. The wrong will be claiming to be right, but it will not be proud when it comes out in the light. Because when it will be in the darkness, it will be claiming as if to say, I am in charge. I have the right. I have the power. I have everything. I have authority. But once it comes out to the light, it will start to hide. It will start to be quiet. That is what is happening now, because they are in the darkness shouting, yes, we have done it, and everybody is like praising them. Now, when it will come out to light, will you be proud again? That is what is about to happen, because they did it the way that they wanted it, according to the law. That when they took you from the police by them, because it's by them, they are caught, that you will not take a lawyer by yourself. They will do it by this, and they connected with people that were working with him, hoping that to say that they are still with him, without knowing that they have taken bribe to do otherwise, which they have done what they know how to do best. And after it, you don't have to blame the government. Had it been that government did not put action immediately, which they say now is after 1 year that appeal can commence, according to our DPM. So we are waiting to see the end of it, when the time will come for it to commence, because some people are like being faster than their shadow. They want to know, even when we don't understand, they will be explaining as if they understand. They'll be angry. They will not be calm to know how it is working. Our DPM has been she have been inside government to know a lot of, even before this freedom movement, have been in government to know what is going on. She knows more than most of people that we are like asking some questions, even though that is necessary, it's needed. But sometimes some people overreact in some certain things. So now that we are pursuing it, we are following it bumper to bumper to see that the needful is done, because from them they have done it the way they want, and they right from time we have been waiting to see that they come, because just like when somebody that is evil, just as I said, is in darkness, you'll be doing whatever that is without. But when it's about to come to light. Let us see how they will claim to stand with that has been wrong, that is claiming to be right. Everybody knows the truth. Even Canada confirmed it by telling the world that these people we cannot do anything with them. We can associate with terrorists and all this thing. But those that even we are like, we want to be like them, we want our nation to be like them, have disappointed. And even if care is not taken, in a future time, in future, they might be worse than Nigeria. I'm telling you, it takes just a stick of matches to get a desert, a forest deserted, to get a forest deserted. So if these people know the truth, but because of selfish interest, they decided to do a unbelievable, when the reward will come, when the karma will come, may they not question God or ask, why is this happening to them? So meanwhile, that is the situation of things for now. The government is in it, and they are doing what they're supposed to do, what is needed to be done. The only thing we need to do is to support with finance, pray for them, and correct people who are confused. Once you get the problem that people needed to be cleared with, please, if you are part of all that come, especially those that are coming state, because our mind is in once in a while. So, but those areas is needed to be touched, so that our people will not be like carried away with this storm or with this wind, evil wind. So I believe that we are not deceived over what they plan to do, because thank God that there is solution to any problem. The only thing that doesn't have solution is death. But once life is still there, there must be solution, and that solution is what we are following. So there is no cause for alarm. The person in charge, the person that is holding the mantle, is leading us to our destination. And by holding our leader Mazen and the kind of Simon, is not stopping anything. That is the greatest thing that we will be thanking God for. So we not use because of one person or because of and say that we are not doing it. No. Biafra is bigger than anybody or anything that might happen. She explained everything very well in this fundraising of this last time fundraising. So even many people that doesn't understand this, I know that at the end of everything, those people that doesn't understand will be the people that will be like shout, that will start shouting like they did during the time of Jesus. Oh, hey, how do we know? By then you have done your worst. But thank God that even in this 100%, that if 5-10% can stand strong, they will bring that victory for 100%. And that is what I'm saying that will happen at large, because a lot of people will still fall out. They will, within ignorance or within anger or in whatever. But what I'm praying is that God will give us the grace, give us that energy, give all that the grace to carry on till the end. And I know that in no distant time we will have every reason to thank God. It might not even reach that three years that they're expecting, which is 2 years plus. I believe that by God's will, that when this commence, that it will be faster for him to be out. And we are not having a kind of disappointed, because the government, every day we are seeing things working. Every day we are seeing things going, moving for our good. A lot of evidence to show the world that the zoo is not a place that anybody can stay and be comfortable, because your life is not guaranteed. Every day you are scared. Anytime that anybody goes out and come back alive is the greatest testimony in that land. Not even to talk about hunger and otherwise, but that's life which you are not sure whenever you are going out. But to God be the glory that this time the world have known the truth, and that truth will surely set us free. So thank you for watching. Till I come your way next time. Bye.